guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So I'm excited to be playing an Atari 2600 homebrew called Deepstone Catacomb. Now, I saw a picture of this game actually on the Atari Age Facebook group, and the programmer, Mick Muse, was nice enough to actually send me a demo copy of this so I can actually try it out and play it for a bit and see how I liked it. Now, if you've ever played this game here, Secret Quest on the Atari 2600, this was an actual release. This was a late release, so they're not very common. But what grabbed my attention when I saw screenshots of this game was how it kind of resembled like an RPG Zelda, if you want to say, type of game. And this one doesn't disappoint. But there is some things I'm not too crazy about. But this one here, this one's a little bit different. The kind of layout is similar, and the way you have your weapon and everything is similar. But this one actually feels a little bit more like a dungeon crawler. So the story on this one is the evil Lord Cram, his army of undead soldiers, and some dragons and all that stuff they had a treasure, and some thieves went in to try and steal the treasure. So the dragons got peeved and went and stole the princess. So it's that typical you gotta rescue the princess story. And there are some things in this game that are very much like, well, I guess inspired by The Legend of Zelda. But yeah, I mean the game is awesome. So let's start playing it. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it's got this nice little startup screen, and those are always great when you can get those on an Atari game. In fact, I think most newer games that are being designed today, they pretty much put the effort into making a nice, good title screen. And you can see there's number 1 up there, which is the game 1. So you can see I can click on it and go game 2 or game 3, but this being a demo version, it's only game 1. And then my difficulty settings, I'm going to have them on B for beginner, because, this game could be a little bit tricky. And then we hit the fire button. And there we are. So it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. So we got a sword. Now we can actually attack. And so right off the bat, this has the same feel as the other game I mentioned, the Secret Quest game. But the character seems to be a little bit smoother, and you have a run button, which is cool. Like you can actually make this guy boot across the screen. So we got that scorpion thing, and the sound effects are great. Now the one thing he mentions in the instructions I have is that you could turn off that tapping noises of what he's walking by hitting the black and white switch on your Atari. But you still get your game effects, which is cool. So I turned it off just so it doesn't get annoying. Oh, and I got hit. See, the coins look nice, too. I think it just disappeared there. Take my little guy and run for the hills. So I believe that means that's your starting room. And there are multiple things you can grab. There's there's food, mushrooms, and what is it? A drumstick. So another thing is there's going to be certain rooms where you can't get by them until you actually destroy the enemies on the screen. And there's the ladder, so that'll take me down to the next, I guess, Catacomb. And once you go down, you can't go back up. So you're kind of you're making that commitment when you go down the ladder. So it might be a good idea to explore as much as you can. Probably a good idea to map this out too as you go. I'm just playing it. I'm not a map. There's the food. So you can see down in the bottom right corner there. That's my health bar. And there is a legendary sword that you can find. And much like in Zelda, if you find the legendary sword, it actually lets you fire your your sword, just like Link can fire his sword, like shoot a missile essentially out of his sword. And again, much like in Zelda, you can only use it when you have a full health bar. Otherwise, it just becomes a regular sword again. So I don't know if I'll be able to find that. I'll see if I can. I'll wander around. I only played this for a little bit, just to see how it, how it looked, and so this is my first time really giving it a good playthrough. There's no doors. Okay. Dead end. Let's keep going. And I like how he really incorporates the rooms to kind of look a little bit different. That was another thing I didn't like about Secret Quest was a lot of the rooms look the same. So when you're wandering around, it's hard to tell if you've been there or not. I like how it walks down too. You actually see him going down rather than just, go down but just disappear and reappear here. So putting a little bit of effort into the animation. Oh, there's a missile thing after me. That kind of reminds me of I guess the mushrooms give a free life. Is that what it is? Forgot to read about the mushroom. But it kind of reminds me of Yar's Revenge, that missile. If you play Yar's Revenge on the Atari 2600, there's a little missile that's floating around the screen, and if it touches you, you die. So it kind of reminds me of that. And you can get stuck in the room with that missile thing until you kill all the enemies. Speaking of the enemies look great in this one. And again, I'm not saying Secret Quest is a bad game. I'm just saying that, there was a few things I was not crazy about. And the creatures in it are not that good. So we got some kind of switch there. I'm going to go and see if there's anything over here. Ooh. What's this? Maybe we need to hit the switch for that. Okay. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go over. Yep, so that made the ladder. But I'm going to do a little bit more exploring around here and see if there's anything else. Oh, enemy. I don't believe you have to kill the enemies. I mean, you're going to get points. You might get food if you want it. Okay, let's go down. And over here. And of course, there's a nice color change in the scenery. Oh, boss or monster, or I think that's a mid-boss. When I was reading through the instructions. Oh, jeez, that missile thing is killing me. This is obviously going to take a few more hits than just one or two. Here's where the run button comes in handy. Whoa! I don't know if you can kill that missile thing. Hey, we got it. Cool. Moving on. Ah, staircase. I'm on the quest to see if I can find that Master Sword. That would be cool. Mushroom. The game plays really nice, though. I mean, the movements are nice. He moves along. He moves around. It doesn't feel kind of stiff or anything. Really, really decent game as far as playability. Hey, look at that. The Master Sword. Do 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 do. Shoot now. Haha. Now, as long as I don't get hit. Oh, they can shoot too. Guess I have to go that way. Whoa. Kind of reminds me also of Venture, another game that I've played several times on my channel. Oh crap, lost my sword. And how you enter in the room and there's these monsters just ready to attack you. Gotta remember to hold down the fire button to run. Because, the Atari joystick only had the one button, so you can't have it like in Super Mario Brothers where you got a B button to run and the A button to jump. Got the coins. Let's try going down. course, they're doing some lawn care outside, so I don't know if that noise is going to be... did I just die? I don't know if you're going to hear the noise of the lawn care people outside my house. If you hear a lawnmower sound, that's why. Oh man. Like this room here really reminds me of the room in Venture with the walls that are coming in and closing in on you. Ah. What's that thing? I think that's the orc type creatures. I guess there's nothing in here, eh? Yeah, pretty much you would not be able to do this game without that sword. So if you don't pick up the sword in the very beginning, you're not going to get anywhere. Oh! Destroyed. Whoa. Some of these enemies are pretty fast, too. Food! I believe there is a... 20, I think I read. 20 or so layers of this game, levels. Catacombs, whatever you want to call it. So it is quite big. Oh, cool. See some torches on the wall there. I have a feeling I'm going into some kind of... Oh yeah. This really tells me I'm going into something that's going to be a really scary beast. Oh jeez, it's a dragon. Oh no. I don't know if I'll be able to beat it. I have to be fast. Stick and move, stick and move. Oh. It'd be nice if my weapon could shoot right now. I think I just keep getting... That missile is... Oh, gee. Okay, okay, I can shoot, so as long as I don't get hit, maybe I can stand back and shoot him. Whoa! Ah, never mind. Oh. Doesn't help that he's shooting fireballs too. Oh no, game over. Oh. This game is awesome. Yeah, I definitely gotta play this a lot more. This seems like something that I'll probably end up playing in my next Atari live stream. I'll probably do a little bit more playthrough and maybe try and get a little further. Maybe I can pass that dragon. But anyways, yeah, this is really cool. I mean, I want to thank Mick Muse for sending this off to me to give it a shot. It's definitely worth picking up if you're a collector or if you're a buyer of homebrews. It's going to be available, from what he understands, it's going to be available on the Atari Age website very soon. They're hoping. So you can just go over there and find it, pick it up. And yeah, this is really cool game for the Atari 2600. It's really nice to see something like this that you wouldn't expect to see. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Throw some comments down below what you think of the game and if you would play this. I always like to hear what you have to say. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.